Hi everyone, welcome to Find Your Flow Yoga. I am Sarah and we are back in my living room, and we also have two new friends, Twix and Oreo, who will be joining us in our flows in the living room. Lucy passed away a couple months ago and I adopted two teenage boys. So today in our DnD yoga series, we are nearing the end of it. We are covering the Ranger today, and the Ranger is someone who is skilled in bows, attacking from a distance. They are independent and adventurous, and they are skilled in both strength and dexterity, and so that brings a lot of versatility, which is what our flow is going to practice today. It's going to be a Vinyasa Flow, working on strength and flexibility. So let's begin. So we are going to get started on our feet, just standing comfortably. We're going to go into some neck rolls. Let's exhale our chin to our chest. Inhaling our right ear to our right shoulder. Exhale, center. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, center, and continuing with this pattern. Opening up and releasing the neck muscles. Feel free to pause in one spot if it's feeling tight and just kind of work your way and breathe into it. Doing what feels good for the neck. And then coming back up to center, getting some shoulder rolls in, opening up the shoulders and the chest, going one way, and then switching the other way. Let's just shake out our body, get it moving a little bit. Inhaling our arms up to the sky. We're gonna take our left hand, grabbing our right wrist, and we're gonna go over to the left, opening up our side. And inhale, center, switching right hand to left wrist. Inhale up, exhale over to the left, to the right. Inhale up. We're gonna cactus our arms. We're gonna do a nice little back bend, bending our knees, opening up our chest, looking up. And inhale back up. And now let's step to the top of our mat. We're gonna go through a little sun salutation variation, adding in different poses in the middle, but the basics are all the same. Feet are planted below us in mountain pose. Inhaling our arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Open up the hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do a regular sun salutation first and then start to add in different poses to the flow. Planting our hands, step back into a high plank. Finding that alignment. Our body is just getting started, so we can take our time. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering our bodies to the ground. You can lower your knees. Keeping elbows in. Switching to upward facing dog. The hips are forward. Tucking those toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a couple breaths here. You can walk out your feet. Doing some little twists and turns if you'd like. And then finding stillness. Inhaling, looking at our hands. Exhale, stepping up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rising up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We've done a round, so we're going to incorporate some extra fun things into this. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to step our left foot back, so we're going to lunge. Plant that left foot on the inside of your right foot. Inhale that right arm up to a twist. And exhale, hands back down. Inhale, step that right foot back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering our bodies down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, looking at your hands. Exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rising up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Doing that again, the other side. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, stepping the right foot back. Low lunge, plant that right hand on the inside of your left foot. Twist that left arm up. And exhale, planting that hand back, stepping back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, looking at those hands. Exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands through heart center. Those 3 rounds of sun salutation. We're just going to continue to work our bodies, building that strength and dexterity and versatility as a ranger. Inhaling, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, planting the hands, step back into a high plank. Now you can do this in a high plank, or you can drop the knees. I like to drop the knees to make sure I have the correct alignment. We're just gonna go into some fun push-ups. Keeping the elbows in, the heart is forward. So we're pushing through our fingers as we exhale with our core engaged, lowering the chest down with our elbows, keeping them in. And inhale up. Exhale, lower, just as low as you can go. Don't have to go too far. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, building the strength in our arms. 2 more times. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. And this time, exhale, lower. See how low you can go, keeping this alignment. Going slowly till you lower your whole body down. Woo! There we go. You can stretch out your arms, place them at your side. Give your shoulders a little bit of a wiggle. We're going to place our hands back under our elbows. We're going to inhale to a mini cobra, lifting our chest up. Our core is engaged, along with our lower back. Exhale, release. Inhale up again, mini cobra. Exhale, release. This time inhaling up, maybe lifting the hands up from the ground, floating a little bit. Exhale, release. We're gonna do one more time, inhaling. Maybe our hands lift up, and maybe our legs join too. Feel that extra core and lower back strength. And exhale, release. Let's push ourselves up and back into a child's pose, sitting back on our heels. I like to have my knees spread about mat distance apart, so there's space for my body to fall in between my knees. Keeping those arms engaged so you can feel the stretching in your shoulders, and maybe all down your arms. Rangers do a lot of shooting from afar, so it's good to have that arm versatility, both flexibility and strength. Let's inhale the tabletop. Coming on all fours. We're going to thread the needle by inhaling that right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bring that right arm through between our left arm and leg. And just relaxing our face to the mat. Your hand can still be placed in the same position. You can extend it out in front of you. And inhale, using that left hand to bring you back up. Inhale that right arm up one more time. And exhale, back to tabletop. Let's inhale the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, threading that needle through, releasing that arm and face on the mat. Right arm is placed the same way you did the left side. And then using the right arm to bring you back up. Inhale that left arm up to the sky. Exhale, tabletop. And we're gonna come back onto our butts. We're gonna open up our chest and shoulders a little bit more, going into reverse table. Our fingers are gonna be pointed towards our feet. So our hands are kind of flipped. And then feet are planted hip width distance apart. On your next inhale, we're gonna lift our hips up like a table. It's core engagement, open up the shoulders and the chest, getting the glutes working. And exhale, release. And we'll get a little bit of core in here with boat pose. So you can keep those hands placed where they were before, kind of leaning back into them so that your back is still aligned and straight. Your heart is lifted, which is causing your core to be engaged. I have no idea what's happening outside. As you lean back, you start to lift your feet up, knees bent. If you feel comfortable here, you could start to bring your hands out. You can place them behind your thighs if you'd like, or have them out. The most important part is having that heart lifted and we're not caving in our spine. If you'd like to go a little bit further, you can try to straighten the legs. Adds extra shaking, a bumpier ride. And exhale, we're gonna release, just lowering onto our back. Ugh. You can bring your knees in for a nice hug. Put your legs out into a T, or your arms out into a T. We're gonna exhale those knees over to the left. And a nice side angle twist. I'm feeling very awake and like powerful right now. This flow definitely gets you amped and ready to take on whoever comes your way. Inhale the knees to center. Exhale over to the right. And if you looked over your right arm on the other side, you can look over your left shoulder. Sometimes words are hard. And inhale to center, giving your knees one more big squeeze. I really just feel so amped that I've just lost all motor movement in my mouth. And we can bring our feet together in reclined butterfly pose. Get a nice hip opener. Placing your hands either at your side, place them on your belly, one hand on your heart and on your belly. You could do cactus arms if you'd like more opening in the heart as well. Whatever you're feeling today. And coming back to the breath. We got our bodies moving really well. Now it's time to let them relax. Let your body make the changes, and it strengthening that it needs. And when you're ready, you can straighten out your legs, arms coming out to your sides into Shavasana. Let this be a thank you for your body and for yourself showing up for you. Inhaling that gratitude. You're ready to start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles, elbows and knees, shaking out the hips and your shoulders. And come into a nice big stretch. And rolling over into a fetal position on your right side. You can use your right arm as a pillow for your head. Connecting back to that energy and fluidity that we just created in our practice. Letting that come into our day, moving through life fluidly, gracefully, with gratitude, with some pumped up energy, and nothing's gonna get in our way. When you're ready, inhaling up to a seated position. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky, taking one big breath in. Exhaling our hands through heart center. Breathing in that energy, that confidence, that versatility. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you have fun. I hope you have a wonderful day, and namaste. Here's Oreo. He's very camera shy. There he is. And then there's Twix hiding. I don't know what he's hiding. Twix. There he is. He's very social.